Hey guys, welcome to another video. My name is Dave Shaves. Just a quick video today. Going to try to take off the bulk around my neck here. For those of you that have not seen my previous videos, my first video I shaved off my beard, and in my next video, which was my shave den tour, I mentioned that I was letting it grow out a little bit, trying to get my beard back. So I was letting it grow out before I decided to shave again. I decided a few days worth of growth should be enough now, so I'm just going to take off the neck area. I'll worry about the tops later, but I really want to get the neck done, just clean it up a little bit, just because it makes me feel more comfortable. So the main reason I really want to do this though is because I just want to try out some new products. If you are a follower on my Instagram account or my Twitter account, you know that I got a couple products in this week, and I really wanted to just try them out and figured might as well do that on camera. So please excuse the angle. I'm still working on getting a decent stand and or tripod. So if you have any ideas, put it in the comments below. I'd love to hear them. Also, if you know of any good video editing software, I'm open for that too. So basically this is just a rough draft. The last few videos are just trying to get an idea about what works and what doesn't. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get started. First, let me introduce everything I got going on here. First thing is a Muhle R41 open comb razor. I've been looking for a more aggressive razor for a while to help cut through what is usually a very thick beard. And it actually is. I don't know if you can see it, but so I wanted a very aggressive razor, so I got that. I've heard good things about this razor, so I'm very excited to use it. The blade in there is not a new blade to me. I'm using my go-to, which is a Voskhod. And the reason for that is just because I figure if I'm using a new razor, I'm also using a new shaving cream. I really don't want too many unknowns. So I'm using my go-to Voskhod, and we'll see how that plays out. For my shave brush, I'm using an old original brand. It's a badger hair brush, so that's my go-to as well. Typically that and my Perfecto boar's hair. I love them both. This is my original, so I'm trying this one out today, just again because I like having known quantities. For the shaving cream, I'm using Parasso. I've actually never used Parasso shave cream, so I'm very excited about this. It's the eucalyptus and menthol scent, so we'll see how that goes. I love the aftershave. I did get the aftershave in a collection a while back, and I'm going to be using that. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get started. I'm also lathering it up in a Viking blade Chairman bowl, so we'll see how that works. I love this bowl, so see how that works with the Parasso cream. I'm going to go ahead and splash some water on my face, and we'll get this party started. All right, so I got some water splashed in my face. So I'm going to go ahead and just put a little tiny bit in the Parasso bowl, or in the, a little bit of the Parasso in my brush. A little more than I probably need, but we'll go ahead and see how that works out. I'm going to go ahead and splash with a little bit of water, get it wet, and go ahead and see if we can lather this baby up. As I mentioned, this is just going to be a quick shave, just to get the bulk of the hair off my neck. Nothing major. I just really want to get my beard looking good again. So, honestly, well, it's more bubbling than lathering, so I'm going to add a little bit more. I think I had too much water in here, so I'm going to add a little bit more shaving cream and just see if we can get that lathered up nicely. So we are starting to lather nicely now, starting to get some good peaks on it. As you may be able to see, it's kind of coming out sides there. I need a bigger bowl, I think. All right, so I think that's pretty good. I'm gonna go ahead and lather up my face a little bit. More shaving cream than I need on here, but that's all right. It is lathering nicely, especially on my face, more so on my face than it was in the bowl. All right, so I got a nice little lather going on my face there right now. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. First, I'm just gonna do with the grain. I'll tell you, that is an aggressive blade, but I like it. It cuts through my hair nicely, or aggressive razor rather, and it cuts through my hair nicely, so I really like that. I wish I had had this the other day when I shaved off my beard. All right, so there's the first pass. Really quick, really easy. Just gonna splash a little bit more water on my face and get lathering for a second pass, which I'm gonna do. Usually a lot of people do a cross grain, but for my neck, I usually do against the grain before I do cross grain. That's just the way I do it. I know it's usually backwards. It just works out better for my neck that way. If I shave up here, I'll usually do it the other way around, the normal way, which is across first and then against. But for my neck, it just seems to work better if I go against first and then across. So that's what I'm gonna do. Still a lot of nice lather left in this brush, which is to kind of be expected because I'm not shaving the whole face, so. I'm gonna go ahead and actually rinse this with some fresh water as opposed to using my bowl. So this is just a quick against the grain. I know a lot of people won't even go against the grain on their neck, but I find that it works well for me, so I do it. To each their own though, I guess. All right, that was just a quick pass there. Lather it up one more time and we'll do across the grain, and I'll feel up for any spots I may have missed, and we'll call it good. You know what? I gotta say, that is a very clean shave. Like, that is very smooth. That razor was amazing. I gotta give props to Muhle R41. I don't know that I'd want to use a feather in it, actually, which is one of the more aggressive blades, because I think that might actually be a little too aggressive. I think the Voskhod works really well in it. I might give it a go later on just to see how it performs, but I really like the Voskhod in it. And I have a number of other more mild blades in my collection. I'll try those as well. But overall, I'm really impressed with the performance of the Muhle, so bravo. So that's it. I'm just going to go ahead and rinse everything off at this point, clean off my razor. Just going to dry it off real quick with this towel. I also got to give it props because I did not nick myself once. I was kind of afraid of that with an aggressive razor, but it actually worked really well. So I'm going to leave this a little loose. Here, turn this off while I talk. I'm going to leave the top a little loose on here to let everything drip dry a little bit as I put it back in its stand. So that way it just doesn't cause any issues. Next, I'm going to go ahead and rinse out my brush. Always want to rinse everything out and give it a nice cleaning just to make sure that you take care of all of your shave products. Dry it off. Put that off to the side so I can hang it in its stand in a minute. Clean off my bowl. Again, I got to give props to the Proraso shave cream. First time using it, it really does live up. It lathers fantastic. It's got a lot of height behind it, and it really does live up nicely. So, and it also adds a lot of slickness. So it was great. It lathered great, nice slickness. It was just overall a really comfortable shave with everything. So that is very good. All right, so now I'm just going to clean off my face, rinse that off. All right, wipe up with a towel. There we go, not a bad shave. Not that you can tell a whole lot on camera because there wasn't a whole lot of growth to begin with, but it's a start for me, makes me feel a little bit more like myself, so go from there. That's what I like, at least. And I can see the difference in person. So finally, we're going to finish up with some Proraso, if you can see it, some Proraso aftershave. No burning, which is nice. It means it was a nice, good shave. And there we go. So that was my shave. Hope you enjoyed it. Again, if you know any good video editing software, please put it in the description below. I need to get some video editing software. Right now, I'm just shooting and uploading. Also, if you know of a good stand and or tripod, I need that too, because obviously these videos are not looking the best. So put either of those in the comments below. I'm going to try everything out and we'll go from there. Thank you so much. Stay happy, stay healthy, and keep shaving.